Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we're doing a Renekton game, played by Fabian for the win. And yeah, he's going top lane with his Renekton, obviously. They have a pretty standard team with Grave Soraka in the bottom lane, Twisted Fate as an AP in the middle lane, and Skarner as a jungler. The enemy team, however, has Alistar Ashe in the bottom lane, which is pretty standard. Shaco in the jungle, which is also quite standard. And then we have Ahri and Cassiopeia left over. One of them has to go top. And seeing from the teleport, I would say that Cassiopeia goes top. But Cassiopeia is horrible in top lane. Especially against someone like Renekton, who has a lot of health and doesn't really care if he gets harassed a bit. So in the end, we will see that Ahri is going top, and yeah, Ahri top can be very strong. But yeah, I've already seen this game, and well, the audio kind of broke. The audio didn't work. I wonder why my HUD is screwed up, by the way. Let's see. Interface. That's not the right one. More options? I don't know.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, so you can hide this, but that's not really the problem. The problem is I can't see the kills that he has. Do you actually... Oh, you have to click there. Okay, never mind. So I can actually see everything now. And yeah, people have been harassing me about removing the walls here for a long time. I think I can even reduce the HUD size, but I really don't want to because I don't really care. Anyhow, going on. Yeah, I've seen this. My audio completely failed, so I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to make this more about not what you're going to see, but why you see this. So Renekton starting off with boots and potions, which is always good. It's also good on your mid laner. So this is not a smart start, and this is a much better start. Although boots and potions would be better than Meki Pendant and potions, but still, she gets 300 extra health compared to the 80 health that Twisted Fate gets. So she cannot really trade, and then. Yeah, this is where in my previous commentary I laughed so hard. She goes for a Doran's Ring 2 against Renekton. That is never going to work. So they get off a very early gank. And Skarner immediately coming to help out, which is not a smart idea since he is pretty low. And Shaco is full health. He has no mana though. So I think Skarner is going to make it out here. Yeah, he does make it out. So yeah, we can see the health potions already doing their job. He is still about half health. He should pop another health potion, and he should just harass. He can harass Ahri all he wants. There is no way she can do anything back unless Shaco keeps camping this top lane, but then he loses so much experience and so much time in general. Yeah, golds, items, experience, whatever you want to call it. And if he leeches experience from Ahri, obviously Ahri will be behind as well. So they cannot really afford this, but Ahri with this start item, yeah, that's not going to work at all against virtually anyone. The worst of all, the champions that can actually harass you very well, like Renekton. Because Renekton can just use the slice and dice to get in your face immediately, and then yeah, stun you and do that, and then get back out, or in this case just kill you. So this is exactly what happens if you start off Doran's Ring. We had a discussion in one of the previous games in the comments when I commented on, I think, Twisted Fate, who was going yeah, there was the Twisted Fate with Pentakill game. I commented on the fact that he went Doran's Ring first instead of boots and potions, and he eventually got kills out of it, and yeah, just got lucky. In general, well, in all situations except if your opponents are just being stupid, getting potions is better than not getting potions. So in mid lane currently not a whole lot of harassment going on. Twisted Fate still no what's it called, no sustain. It does have boots now. And Ahri is back. Ahri bought boots as well, but still has no sustain. So you can see the problem here. Renekton does have 2 potions, which is 300 extra health on top of the 800 he already has, and Ahri just has 900 health. So this is going to be all about harassment, and as long as Renekton can stay on top of the Ahri, just zone her out, make sure that she cannot farm, make sure that she gets damage for everything she does. Yeah, he can win this lane easily, and that is just because she bought no sustain in her beginning beginning items, and then when she came back after she got killed, she still didn't have sustain. So should pop a health potion here. Indeed does that. But yeah, Renekton has a skill that actually provides him with sustain, and that means that he doesn't actually have to keep buying health potions in the later game. But in the early game it is definitely smart to just invest like 70 gold every time you go back in health potions, assuming that you used up the ones that you had. But if you keep 2 health potions every time, and a ward, very useful there. Against Shaco you can ward pretty easily. He doesn't go invisible until he is actually in this bush, so a normal ward can see him pretty well, unless he goes into the back here, which of course you can ward against, but it's not smart to do so because the chances of that are very slim that you can actually catch him, and so therefore don't do that. Just ward the river, and yeah, that's good enough. So Skarner coming in, not doing anything except taking a tower shot, but he had his shield up, so not taking a lot of damage. But yeah, it's important to now keep harassing this dude. She is now allowed to just farm all of these minions, and she shouldn't be allowed to do that. She should be pushed out of the lane, harassed all the time, because she has no sustain. You have to keep in mind how important that is. And this Renekton is going to do a good job in general, but misses out on some of the key moments, like that moment just there, where he could have prevented her from getting like 4 minions, and here again she gets to take 2 minions, while he should have done that immediately. So there's no real reason not to do that. There is no way she can win any exchange. There is no way she can stay in lane if you keep doing that until she buys health potions, and by that time you will have a huge advantage in the first place. So Ahri indeed out of the lane now, and Renekton is going to do a couple of shots of damage on this turret. So I am assuming now, I don't really remember, but I am assuming that Ahri will now come back with some health potions, unless she's really stupid and really wants to die again. But you see this enormous power that he has. Oh, and he misses a minion there for 2 minions for no good reason. Could have picked that up easily with one of his skills, and yeah, immediately getting the stun off and getting out of here. Ahri using the ultimate, but the ultimate doesn't really do anything. She still has no sustain. I mean, look at that. Using the ultimate here to get... oh wow, going to get that kill actually, without using his ignite even. So, if he goes aggressive on her, she will die as well. He is waiting for his skills to come back up, and now all of the skills are back up. And yeah, going aggressive, and the ignite should... oh, the ignite isn't even necessary. In fact, there was still the dice was still there. So pro plays on the enemy team, super pro, and yeah, there you see the advantage of having sustain. He is still half health, even though they ganked him twice already, and he got 3 kills out of that. That is just, it's huge. I mean, staying full health or almost full health, even though you get harassed or you trade blows, that is huge. And obviously you see all of the top players buying sustain. So how can you try to learn this game? Because everyone who's playing the game wants to get better at it. I mean, that's just the way it works. I mean, you want to get better. And she still has no sustain. She has no health potions. She cannot trade damage with Renekton. And Renekton should try to prevent her from picking up these minions. And, well, takes down the turret instead, which is a fine choice. Ignite will finish her off here. And yeah, there is no way she can do anything about this. It's 4-0 for him. Ahri died 3 times in a row and will be behind on minions, obviously. Not as much as she should have been, but it's 73 versus 26, so he has almost 3 times the minions. And that is just, yeah, such an incredible amount. And obviously you cannot maintain this into the late game, because at some point she will not be as easy to kill. But just getting this this enormous advantage in the beginning, that is so huge. So still no sustain, still no health potions, so she cannot trade. And it is indeed free Ahri week. So this is yeah, that's has nothing to do with it. I mean, even if you play another champion, it doesn't matter what champion, you're going to have the same problem. So Cassiopeia coming in here, but playing that completely wrong. Should have stayed way further back and just kept harassing this Renekton. Renekton gets out of there, and yeah, he gets a free kill out of that. No problem. So Ahri is going to go back here, and TF, oh, TF really late on the teleport, but he is going to finish this off, I'm assuming. And no, he is not. Wow. I don't know why he ran all the way to here before he teleported. What he should have done, obviously, was teleport from here when he first used his ultimate. Teleport outside the bush, which is here. Then use all of his skills on the Ahri that was still in the bush. And then Ahri couldn't run away, even if she uses the taunt on him. Or the charm. And yeah. It's just yeah, TF should be able to finish off this Ahri, no problem. But he built a Sheen. Who built a Sheen on APTF? I don't know. Should have just gone for a needlessly large rod as a first item, or even the blasting wand would have secured that kill. But yeah, apparently the Sheen not good enough here. So I don't know why he chose to do it that way. It was definitely not the way to go. And yeah, level 5 Shaco coming into Renekton, that's going to work. Level 10 Renekton. Yeah, he gets lucky because the charm goes off on Renekton, and he gets out of that. But yeah, he does no damage because he's so behind. He failed 2 of his ganks up top, and yeah, didn't farm enough. So I don't know why Skarner didn't come in immediately, but they are going to finish off this kill, and there we go, getting 6-0. Woohoo! Yeah, this is just the power of a fed top laner. You have several top laners that can actually carry the game. And Renekton would be kind of a borderline yeah, case, I would say. He can kill quite a... well, he can kill quite quickly, but he cannot really carry the game as such. But he can do quite a bit of damage, and he can do very well in team fights. Shaco in here. We saw him poof, and yeah, there we go, there he is. He is still level 5, so he should die here. The ultimate coming out really late from Renekton, but he does get the kill. And they are going to pick up this kill, but yeah, Skarner staying in way too long. Skarner actually getting killed because of that. And no, get out, get out, get out. Come on, don't die. And actually, yeah, he is probably going to die here. No? Okay, still alive. Okay, Cassiopeia took the alternative route. And yeah, he should have backed off this way. That would have been way better. And he is still going to... Yeah, he is still going to die, but... Yeah, he should have ran this way because his healer was over here. And yeah, he ran away from the healer. And I didn't expect Cassiopeia to run this way. That's just it. And he didn't expect that either. But he should have ran just straight through. There was no way that Ahri is going to catch up with him. And yeah, TF came in way too late with his ultimate. He should have... I don't know where he was or if he had his ultimate up, but yeah, he came in very, very late there and didn't really, yeah, add a whole lot to that fight. So Twisted Fate does get the blue buff here, which is excellent. But yeah, he said first time Twisted Fate right in the beginning of the game, so yeah, we have to expect him to make some mistakes. It also explains why he made the mistake early on. And this Ahri, yeah, she's not going to die because of the ultimate. And this dude, yeah, the fear is going to save the Shaco, no problem. But yeah, well, two guys retreating there. Which means that this jungle is free to roam in now. And wow, come on, get that kill already. There we go. So they do get the kill. It was kind of a messy kill, but it did work. So Dragon is up. They might go for Dragon. But 8-1 Renekton decides, I'm going to tower dive this guy. Might not be the best thing ever, but he can get an easy kill here. There we go. Not even using his ignite. And he still has his flash up, so even if he gets into trouble, he has his flash to get out of it. And oh, Ahri, hello. What a party. So Twisted Fate stealing that kill there. Even though, well, that was already well, Renekton's kill basically. And Shaco is going to follow this Renekton here. And Renekton, yeah, taking a bit of tower damage there. 2 tower shots for free. And Shaco is going to get out. There was no way he was going to get Shaco. He just wants to harass a little bit, which is good. I mean, I agree. You have to make sure that he has to go back and gets even more underleveled. That's why you also want to steal his jungle here. So should leave one up, obviously doesn't do that, but just by leaving one of them up and the small golem here, so one of the small raids and the small golem, it means that Shaco has a harder time coming back, unless you're going to get to these camps every 50 seconds when they spawn, but normally you don't have time to do so. And we saw Ahri here, using her ultimate again to get out of it. And yeah, the ultimate will time out in just a second. And is he going to get the stun? Come on, this, yeah, gets the stun. Ahri at the same moment charms him. That was that was very unfortunate. So the ultimate should come out here, and he should get a kill on one of these two guys, because both of them are way under his level. Oh, third guy, now he's dead. Yeah, he can flash through this. Come on, flash. Okay, that was excellent. And he may actually survive this now. Yep, nicely done. So even 3 guys not managing to do anything, and Graves in the meantime with his Soraka just going to take down this turret, no problem. 1300 health, and you can see one-shotting the turret. And yeah, well, Renekton just going to heal up a little bit on these minions. Yeah, probably going to go back at some point. So yeah, I'm assuming this will be a 20-minute surrender. I don't actually remember. As I said, I did see this game before, but I don't remember the details. I was just so amazed by this Ahri not understanding that you need some sustain in top lane. Top lane is all about sustain. If you don't do anything, so if you don't have healing potions or, well, spell vamp or whatever, then how are you thinking you can win? How can you think that it would be a good idea to go in top lane and yeah, just assume that nobody will harass you? So Shaco is here and they are going to pick off this kill, giving the kill to the one guy that didn't have a kill yet. So that's very nice of them. Shaco obviously not worth a whole lot. He's 2 and 5. Going for the Boots of Mobility, which is really the MOBA fire build, as I normally tend to call it. But yeah, MOBA fire builds are the builds that are that people just see from the internet, and yeah, normally mobafire.com, and that are just stupid as hell, but maximize your damage, for example. And in case of in this case, going a jungle Shaco that is severely underleveled. If you're that jungle Shaco, the last thing you want is mobility boots, because mobility boots don't do anything. They don't give you extra damage. They don't allow you to farm back up, to gain back your life. They don't allow you to stay alive in a team fight or in a fight one-on-one or whatever. So they are probably the stupidest boots to choose. If you go for Mercury strats, at least you have magic resist and you have tenacity. If you go for the ninja tabbies, at least you have armor and you have, yeah, kind of the, yeah, I don't know what they replace dodge with, but the other effect that reduces, well, that reduces the damage, the physical damage. If you go Berserker's Greaves, at least you have the extra damage, so it allows you to kill the jungle quicker or kill the minions in the lanes or whatever you want to kill. And it also gives you more damage on the champions, obviously, giving you more ganking power. The Boots of Mobility don't do anything on a champion unless you actually get to roam with them. But this Shaco was so far behind that there was no way he could use that. He could use that mobility to his advantage. So anyway, really bad play on the enemies, and excellent play on the Renekton, who played just an excellent game. And yeah, just wanted to show you what happens if you go Doran's ring first instead of sustain. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.